East Food Hall. Interesting matchup tonight because the opponent tonight in the Ducks Fry, over the last 25 games, has the worst record in the Fly. That's it. 13 of 14 they've lost.
Wow, I did not realize that. I know they're in a place similar to they're in a bit of a lull here for years, and they're now on their way back up. It's funny, you see so much about Trevor Zegers doing wizard-like things that you almost forget to check on their record.
Yeah.
I guess is the way you want it if you're the Anaheim Ducks.
But they got off to a good start to the season.
Yeah, they did. Everything going on all right for a while. And it's one of those deals where the deals fall off, or people figure your thing out, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you lost 13 out of 14. The only team they've beaten is the Arizona Coyotes 5-0 in a game they probably wish never even was played. After what happened to Troy Terry, right?
Yeah, it's like, okay. We almost would rather forfeit.
Yeah.
Who's a guy that's scored 30 goals on the season. So that's a tough one for them. But I am interested. I don't know if we've seen line feeds. I don't know if this might be the first time we see Anthony Stolarz against the Flyers tonight, but he is part of this lineup. Yep. Jerry Mayhew did a little bit of Anaheim and spoke about waivers when the Flyers tried to work it through. And then there's the big names. Fred Davis in the world, and he's been obviously on every highlight reel, putting up the same line on the line that Jeff Slapp is still rolling out. He just announced that he's going to be hanging up after this year. So it's always nice to see some of these teams we haven't seen for a while. And Anaheim has not been here since December of 2018, so there's been a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, remember those Anaheim days when. Well, you remember the Pronger years when they won the top of 06, 07, and Pronger and Niedermeyer and the young Getzlaff, I think I paired them. Yes. And Corey Perry was on that team. Great team that was.
No, Sebastian Giguere.
Yes. Jiggy was the goalie, yeah. And then obviously,
were they still the Mighty Ducks then, or the Ducks?
I think they were still the Ducks. I think they were the Ducks. They were not yet. Yeah, they dropped the Mighty Ducks moniker.
Yeah, you still see that. I mean, I've seen some jerseys here tonight. The old Mighty Ducks jerseys. I think they might be current throwbacks, actually. This team really is a story. It was kind of born of a movie, it's not?
Yeah.
And caught on to life. It's not a hotbed of hockey. It's not a Toronto or Montreal, but it's a big enough area to have two teams down there, and both had success over the last 20 years or so.
And the thing is, one of the Flyers players is an Anaheim-born player.
Yes.
So it's had its influence on him. And I guess, he's of that age where maybe affected his school that he wanted to go.
Yeah. I mean, that's been the effect of a lot of the expansion from that era. We saw it here with Shane Justice coming to the Flyers at the Pembroke Pines, Florida, which was, of course, right back to the Florida Panthers and the Florida Panthers games. His grandfather growing up. So, Florida jumps in the South, Panthers were in South Florida back then. The Anaheim Ducks show up. The Ottawa Senators, obviously, they have a problem not in Ottawa, but they're in the same ilk. And then 4 years later, the Jets moved to Phoenix and become the Phoenix Coyotes. So all of those years, and really around the same time too, that the North started with the Dallas.
Yeah.
And so Texas started to grow the game. And here we are now, 25 years in, starting to see the effects of that happen. With kids from those areas making it to National Hockey League and making it to the higher levels of college hockey and whatnot. So that is, definitely what the NHL is looking for and tapping into some of those fantastic markets.
The other thing that eventually takes place is that when players play there, they end up residing there, and they grow the hockey level. We've seen that. We've seen it here. We see a lot. Look at Tyler Boucher. Right? Dad settled here for many years. And he grew up playing in this area. Was a first round draft pick this past year. All centers. You see a lot of guys from this area making it there because the level of competition's going up with your former NHLers here. Not just because their kids are a chip off the old athletic block,
Right.
but just because it's growing in popularity. You see, St. Louis, some of the people that come through there, the Chucks, obviously,
Right.
many others. So,
and it's not just it's not just the NHL team going in there. It's the fact that when they did, the team started to invest in the community. Ice services started to pop up. I know that's the case in Texas, where we've got all of these suburban Dallas ice rinks in the Dr. Pepper Center or something like that, where the Stars practice and all of it. But there are 4 or 5 of them.
look at the state zones here.
But that's the same thing happened here back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
When I'm from Delaware, so I know when I was growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, there was the skating club, and there was Delaware, but all those Delaware County surfaces, they had not cropped up yet. And right around the same time, we started to see these rinks pop up, and that's what the Flyers did. They opened up skate zones. They actually opened up field. That's all. Yeah, it was Atlantic City, and then there was Northeast, and there was another one. Northeast.
Yeah.
So they are all now under different ownership. But the Flyers, when they made that commitment to putting a rink to call it home, using Palestine, obviously, was out there. They took a step to make that investment in the community, and then that manifested itself. And 5 years later, we started it instead of faculty. And that was a suburban thing originally, and when Center Rock came along, that became an inner city.
Yeah, and see growth there.
It's not going to be too long before you see somebody come out of that program with international. That's not why I'm just going to be. But it's valued to basically an outreach program for the youth and for the game. But they have some good things out there, and for long you're going to see some of these flashes.
Yeah. I was growing up in the 80s, in the mid 80s, and I was a lot there. I really went home. We practiced at Westchester School. We practiced at a GW with water buckets. There was no other rink around. The West Town closed. Ice time wasn't built. The quad rinks didn't exist around here. In the stadium and a couple of dumps. That's about it. Let's take a timeout. We'll look at this game tonight between the Flyers and the Ducks. Also, who knows, being honest. The next time we'll talk about personal players. Wait, I feel bad for the Ducks coach who's trying to figure out the Flyers. Who the hell is Nolan back? And why did he multiply? Let's take a break. We're back after this on Vectors.com Flyers podcast.
Probably seen Amarillo this
as the Flyers are set to take on the Anaheim Ducks at Wells Fargo Center tonight. And, Brian, I couldn't like hit you up on what's your favorite New Jersey Devils moment? I imagine you don't have a Ducks Flyers moment. Do you? I don't. A lot of heartache, right?
Ducks Flyers. The only thing I could think of would be the trade for Chris Paul. That would be
Draft night,
the only thing I could think of. I had the
2009, right?
So I was with the Philadelphia Flyers for the last 4 years of their existence. We did 4 seasons over there, and when the over team worked, yeah, that was exciting. I actually had this is 2009, so we were still sending out the telephone numbers. So I had to record a reading for season 2. I got the first one right, screwed up the second one. So the first one, and then 5 minutes. But he was very actually. Yeah, so that's something I did. Is that I'm sure there might be a couple others.
But Jerry made you waver.
Yeah, that was
Right.
yeah. Again, he's a guy that Flyers did not want to
Did him a favor.
It was a squeeze. Yeah, and that's why it's there. It's there so guys like him don't get consistently stuck in the minors. And by doing this, and they can figure out a way to give guys a chance at the NHL level rather than consistently getting stuck in the minors.
Yeah. Well, tonight they're also going to honor Lou Nolan pregame ceremony.
Yeah.
And I do a Flyers Daily when I do yesterday, today, Saturday. Friday's episodes. Yeah. And Lou's been doing it for years. And that's going to be a weird spot for Lou because all of the ceremonies that have taken place this year, he's been
So he's been
the MC.
He's been the MC since about 20 years.
Yeah.
You took care of it.
Yeah, remember Gene did Bobby Clark night and did the Kelly Dover.
And it's been loose. And maybe that will be in and now he's going to have to.
Yeah. Yeah. Tonight's 3-star selection brought by me. Number 3-star? Me. The funny thing about it is, I like Lou Nolan memories because before you and I did this, we had a normal life, and we came to games, and I remember I came to games in that section on 07, the spectrum, and I remember there, Lou would have to walk across the roads after. Yep. So the way over after the period was not a problem. They didn't do dry streets either. So there was a lot of snow. It's an easy walk over to the progression. But when you were coming back after Zamboni cut the ice, then it was always very slow. And Lou would take longer. You could walk around with the doors, and you don't lift your feet. Right. I remember that about Lou because he went around. It takes a while to go there. Not kind of straight across. And just hear that.
my recollection is similar to yours, but what I remember is Lou going straight across. And again, you probably been talking about when the ice was dirty.
Yeah.
Somebody up in the control room of the building, we call readers protection here. Somebody had a sound effect on the squeaky floor. And they had a way that they could play it every time he took a step. And he was just sort of pushing back. And because he would try to do them up. He would try to adjust his pace.
Yeah.
So the guy wouldn't hit the squeak at the right time, but the guy would always catch up to him. Like he was one step ahead of him.
You eventually get it in sync with it.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that is the one thing that sticks out to me about that. And obviously now Lou, doesn't have to walk across the ice anymore. There is going to be a treat tonight, and I don't know if I'm
supposed to say it out loud or not, but he's going to be back in his old haunt, so to speak. So look for Lou. Look for Lou in the place you used to see.
He doesn't know that.
I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he knows it or we're just not supposed to say it out loud.
Is that permanent?
No, that's probably why.
Because some things obviously change.
We're skirting some regulations.
As the PA announcer for the Wings, like I would prefer to be where he is now.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to see down there.
Yeah.
With all the glass and everything going on and the monitors and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I mean, for
It's
folks
chaotic.
that don't know what we're talking about, if you notice that Lou is no longer between the penalty boxes, that is because during COVID they moved him upstairs because of the COVID bubbles. Penalty boxes were in the bubbles, so he was moved upstairs. And to this point, he has continued to be in the press box up where Jason and I sit. So that's kind of what we're talking about here, the little change. And we'll see if the league ever changes that back, but it's going to be a treat for him tonight, I think.
One of the other great Lou Nolan moments is that one game where he told the fans stop being jerks or something.
Stay classy was what the shirt was.
Yeah.
We ended up with a stay classy shirt.
Is that the bracelet game?
Yes, that was the bracelet.
Okay, that's when all the bracelets came flying onto the ice.
Yep.
The Flyers got down early in that game.
It would have been the last game of the Washington series in 2016. Yeah, 2016.
And they brought the bracelets back one time, didn't they?
Possibly.
And the team won, so they didn't end up on the ice.
Yeah, and then I think again, this is behind the scenes stuff, but I think when they brought the bracelets back, they made them more difficult to throw.
By doing what?
I don't
Tethering
know.
into their body?
They either made them lighter or they punched holes in them or something like that. Because you take something light, you can't throw it very far.
Yeah, like try throwing an empty like Aquafina bottle.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's
put
why
water in it. You can sail it across.
That's why they take the caps off your beers and give you the cap, right?
Oh,
because
that's
good
good to
all
know.
comes out. So.
All right.
So yeah, little secrets to the trade there, so to speak.
All right. Make something so light you can throw it.
Yeah, exactly. And this all stems back to Disco Demolition Night with the old Anaheim or California Angels when they gave out disco records, and then the fans realized how similar they were to Frisbees.
Yeah, you got to realize, don't give away anything on the way in that you don't want thrown on the field of play, like mini bat night.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well, you're going to handle the rest of pregame. I'm going to go upstairs to handle the ceremonies because Steve Coates, along with Jim Jackson, will be emceeing the Lou Nolan 50-year
out of the booth. We're going to see what a wise decision this was here after a little bit.
Well, we shall find out. Stay tuned to find out, as they say. Brian Smith will handle the rest of pregame show right here on the BetRivers.com Flyers Broadcast Network.
You're listening to the Flyers Pregame Show on the Flyers